How are you guys doing? Got little man, got little man situated. He's always showing you his balls. He's all about that life. Today we're gonna talk about a little bit of modnats stuff. The next racing event that Lund Racing is gonna attend will be modnats. I'll show you up here real quick the schedule. The schedule is as follows: Thursday, November 11th, Friday, November 12th, Saturday, Sunday. So there it is, and it's going to be basically modnats is basically an all mod motor event, meaning nothing but mod motor cars are allowed, meaning two valve, three, two, two valve, three valve, Cobra, Coyote, all that stuff is going to be allowed. I don't know where it stops. You know, the kind of sad thing about that event, in my opinion, is they don't allow Billy Badass pushrod cars in it. You know what I mean? Like Wesley Evans is right around the corner from South Georgia Motorsports Park, and he can't compete. I don't even think he can compete like an open comp. You know, he's got to just stick a Coyote in it. Nice thing is you'll see people like Joel Steele up there. You'll see people like Fat House Fab. You'll see people like Jim Braun, La Sala, Murillo, all the guys from MSR, I think that's the name of the crew. I don't know what you call it. It's like KOK Racing, you know, like crews. So test and tune for me. I'm sorry, I have a track rental next week, Tuesday. I'll be at Bradenton testing privately with Senior. We're gonna go up there, have a little fun, see what the deal is. But I still don't know what car I'm actually gonna bring to Mod Nats. As I've said before, I think the GT500 obviously is the fastest, but I think the Fairmont is the coolest car that I have. So I think it'd probably be better to bring the Fairmont because that's the one people want to see. The GT500 people go, eh. Like if the GT500 goes out there and runs 8.1, 8.1, 8.1, people are going to go, eh. But if the fucking Fairmont runs 850, they're going to go, that thing's nuts. I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm going to die in it. Whereas the GT500, you know, it's not that impressive. You know, it's a 4.5 Whipple and a Turbo 400. It's kind of like it's supposed to run that number. It's supposed to run that kind of number. So that's what's going to end up happening. That's what's going to end up happening to me and to us on ModNats. We're going to do some testing. We are slated to bring the Black Bean, which is in Texas, I believe, right now. Manuel Gomez is in charge of getting it all put together, put a big boy blower on it, put a Billy Badass trans. It's already gone sevens. It's already, I think, the quickest and fastest 10R Whipple or supercharged vehicle there is. I think there are some people with other 3.8 Whipples that are going to shoot for the quote unquote record. They're going to try to get after it. But as of now, the 3.0 Whipple, Black Bean is still King Daddy when it comes to 10R blower cars. I don't know if Manuel's going to bring any other people down there with him, like Alex Ander from New York. I don't know if he's going to bring any of the other guys from Pennsylvania. I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see how many of those people show up. The people that you know and love, the people that you see on Facebook, the people that you see all over the place. We'll see. Hopefully, there's a good, we're sponsoring the class, so we'll be there. I honestly just want to run True Street because I don't think the GT500 fits anywhere. You know, the blower's too big, the car's too heavy, the trans is Billy Badass, so it doesn't really fit any class. And I can hear the fucking gay guys right now saying, oh, if I do happen to win anything, which I probably won't, oh, that's because it's a 4-liter Whipple and a fucking turbo foot. Fuck you. I don't care. I literally could not care less. I'll say hi to the people here. We'll get after it, talk a little shit, see what you guys want to talk about, and go from there. Clip Clop the Horse, Paul H., Jeremiah Camp, the first 4 guys that said hi, Matt 211 GT, 508 Josh, KRM, Kona, Never Let Off, got Just a Gen 1, Robert Kenny. Cuban Coyote says, so you telling me going from an 1 7/8 header to a 2-inch makes the same or less power? Inside joke if you understand where that's coming from. Donald Trump's in Taco La Migra down there at the border. JD Swag, Man Deep Sing in the house. What are you doing? Okay, he's eating something. Just a Gen 1, I already said that. D-Rock Fox, SVT Performance, Matt A, Diego Flores, Harold Abrams, Turbo, FWMC. Good evening, people. Hope everyone is doing well. Juan Arturo Velez Toledo, Pussy Pounder, infamous S550, Terry Winters, Rape Ape, all the people all the normal people in the house. Angel Espinal says good morning or good afternoon and got gapped by FL2K by a plaid. Justin Caron. Look, if you were out there racing at FL2K, you know you can't fuck with many of the plaids unless you're making 1100 wheel and up and you have a car that hooks from a low roll, like a 40 or a 60. My GT500 does not hook from a low roll. Neither does the Fairmont. It's just too much power, too early, and too light of a rear end, and it's just and asphalt. I'd love to see what it does on a bridge like they were racing up there in Tampa, but honestly, I just don't think either of those vehicles are roll vehicles. And on unprepped roads, they're pretty useless. I think S550s, for whatever reason, really hook nicely. With a 315 tire, I think S550s do really well. 315, I think 15. They do really well. The IRS seems to squat nicely, and it just kind of does the thing. I saw Cuban Coyotes race with the Desert 1320. Shout out to Desert 1320. Clip, he was ahead, and once he ran out of prep, that's usually looks to be like the top of first gear, and once he went into second, he just lost it, but he was ahead by a little bit racing that Corvette. So it's nice to see them out there racing. Bondo Bird is in the house, very nice to see. Fairmont on the smallest pulley would be cool, but going rounds in the GT500 would probably be cool as well. Yeah, I don't know that the GT500 will go rounds in that format. It's quick, but not that quick. There are blower cars that are in the sevens comfortably, and that car isn't. And I don't care to make it go sevens. Like I'd love to do it just to be able to sell it, right? That's what's going to happen with that GT500. I'm going to go sevens. I'll try to go sevens, even if I have to put a 150 shot on it. Go sevens and get it out of my life. It's a nice car. It's a wonderful car. It does not fit any of the needs that I have. Can I drive it on the street? Sure. Is it a nice car? Absolutely. It is fucking loud, and it's built to go rounds, but I just don't think it's that impressive to me. I think the Fairmont to me is more impressive. It's a lot scarier. But we'll see. I mean, I might bring the GT500 after all and fuck around and see what the deal is. But, you know, if I'm trying to sell it, I ain't trying to break it. So that's the other thing. I don't want to go out there racing it and having things fail, and then I'm stuck with the car. So, you know, there's a whole bunch of things I have to weigh out whether I want to do that or not. Someone says, howdy partner. What up, what up? Justin Caron says, I'm a 900 rural horsepower. He wouldn't run on the bridge. The asphalt was a no-go. Gotcha, Justin. Jeremiah Rivera says, hi. Didn't that GTR beat the matte black plaid at FL2K? Look, the plaid is only a 9.2 car. Some have been 9.1. So if you're making 1100 wheel, 1200 wheel, guys, you got them covered. You just got to make that bit stick. And if you can't make it stick, do not race them. It's going to be really difficult. Estoy Gringo says, those are good problems to have. I don't know what he's talking about. What's up, guys? Busy today. Just checking in to give that like, and then I'll catch a replay later. Thank you. The Gandy Bridge was popping last weekend. That's what I heard. I heard there was a lot of meets. I heard there was a lot of people out there having fun. And look, that's what I think is going to be the future, because at Texas 2K, we don't know where it's going to be, right? I think registration opened for Texas 2K. And are they having it in Houston again this year? Because I don't think the track is closing until after March, but let me look it up. Let me look up TX2K, because I don't think they've had a venue yet, do they? Let me see if they have spectator tickets now on sale for TX2K 22. Where is it going to be located? Next event, March 16. Let's look at the website together. That the hot chicks love it. Where are you guys going to be? Like, there's nothing clickable. Sign up today. Buy tickets. Sure. Where's it going to be? Let's see. Contact. Baytown again. Okay. So it looks like it's going to be Baytown again. 5-day admission is $115. This is spectator only. So they haven't opened it up to the racer yet. So that'll be interesting. It's going to sell out. It's a big event. It's going to sell out. I'm just not going to go. I'm not interested anymore. Second Shift Racing. Would you be opposed if we made a video coverage of you and the team? You can, but I'm not stick nothing, bro. Second Shift Racing. If you want to come by and hang out, I'm telling you would do us a huge favor, because there will be coverage. I'm going to do something on my channel, like just to have my point of view, whichever car I do end up bringing. But if you want to come through and just film people, and I'll give the guys a heads up. Hey, senior, junior, Brandon, it's going to be a couple guys here. They can stick phones in your face and just, play nice. And I'm sure they'll be more than happy that someone is covering it for your channel. Again, it's for your channel, Second Shift Racing. So If you want to come up and talk to us and talk a little shit, bro, have at it, and I'll promote that. I'll also promote my own because I'll have a different view of it. I'll have it from an inside car point of view. I'll have it from me just vlogging or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, come on through. But we're not stick shift anything, but it'd be cool to have someone cover it. Someone said bring both. I am not baller like that. Bring both cars? No, I am not Cletus. I don't have a truck, a trailer. No. I don't have any of that stuff. So there's hope, says Anthony Conti. Would you be opposed? I already got that. Cuban Coyote says, I show 661 today, one of my draggy and hits. We cool now. I got it. If you haven't taken thoughts about bringing the GT500, I would just bring the Fairmont and ride out. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think the Fairmont is way more impressive. Ugly, stupid, dumb, and for True Street, it's just gonna be for me to have fun. That's all. I would have way more fun in the Fairmont than worrying about an expensive GT500 potentially breaking down. But what up? I dig those sealed stock guys banging gears with the front end off the ground at 9,000 RPM. Alex, do we know how much power do headers give on a Gen 2? Is it worth it? All I have is a cold air intake. So on my boosted Gen 3, it was up like 30 horse, but it went from stock manifolds catted to free flowing exhaust, long tube headers. So if you were to do, let's say, free flowing exhaust only and keep the stock manifolds, then I think you can gain like 20. I think the headers gave it an extra 10. In my opinion, I think headers over free flowing exhaust only gives it like another 9 to 12, depending on the efficiency of the engine and a bunch of other factors like cams, fuel, all that other stuff. Boosted is when you really pick up some power. You got to get that air out. An inch and 7/8 seems to be the perfect size for everything. NA and all the way up to about 1,500 horse. Yeah, tow the GT500 with the Fairmont. Any issues with running on 91 octane with the ID2000s? Yep, a bunch of issues. Currently have 85, but want the option for events like race week, drag week. Nope, that is not the injector for you, sir. Nope. Pump gas ID2000s. So let's go to injector dynamics. This is going to be a technical show, I bet. Because I feel like educating people today. 1700s. So 1700s, even injector dynamics does not recommend pump gas with 1700s. So let's see. Here we go. The ID 1700X will deliver flawless, stoic, idle, and cruise mixtures on the 85. But like the ID 2000, should not be expected to do so on gasoline. If you need flawless drivability on gasoline, the ID 1300 will provide this and is capable of approximately 150 horsepower per injector on E85. Right from the horse's mouth, right there. So there is your answer, sir. Googling it helped out. Cuban Cutter says, check IG. I sent you one of the fastest hits so far. Gotcha. I'm down with that shit today, bro. I'm down with y'all providing all the fucking content today. I just sit there and do whatever the fuck y'all want. So we got Cuban here. I got to be careful because, oh my goodness. What? Cuban. Can I show the people or should I stay quiet? That's on the street? Cuban. That's on the street? Good for you. You must have some good prep over there. Can I park my LTH only Gen 1 in the public road and watch y'all's track rental? Look, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that the only cars that will be at that event will be the Lund Racing crew. That's it. Second shift says there's auto cards on our team. Second shift refers to the time after we get done working first shift at our day jobs. Second shift, 5 o'clock, we wrench and go racing. Got it. Understood. I didn't know that. But yeah, look, man, come on down, meet the people, say hi. Everyone's gonna be really nice and cool and chill. So if you want to just come through and see what the Black Bean can do and get footage of that, see what the Gray Goose can do and get footage of that, and then whether I bring my GT500 or the Fairmont and get footage of that, I think that'll be a fun time. No, don't show. Street stuff only. Bro. Legit. I'm Cuban. Good for you, bro. That is such a legit time. Fairmont for sure. Show them LS swap Foxes what little 5.0 is all about. Haha. There's not going to be. Look, are you crazy? There is fucking low 7-second LS swap Foxes. I ain't got shit to show them. Tony! Where are you, son of a bitch? Okay, good. He's right there. Bro, he says, bro, I was joking. That's the other thing, guys. Okay, so when you're texting something or typing something, I have no fucking idea if you're trying to be funny, if you're being a dickhead, if you're being cynical, if you're being sarcastic. It's just text. So when you're texting somebody sarcasm, they don't know that. When you're texting somebody jokes, unless it's like obvious jokes, like, hey, I got a joke for you, they don't know that. A lot of people do that in email too. They put stuff out there and then I reply because I get triggered. And then they're like, dude, where'd that come from? I'm like, your fucking reply. I was just kidding. How the fuck do I know you were just kidding? How in the fuck would I know? I don't know you. I don't know you at all. Why are you sitting there kidding around? Guys, when I'm in the ticket system, bro, keep it professional, man. Keep it professional. There is no kidding around. There's no fucking around. I am not your fucking friend. So keep it professional. Answers questions. Answers questions. Boom, 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 boom. If you start fucking around, shit can get sideways really fast. No cap. I was told everyone's sleeping on Cuban. People think we hate each other. Exactly. What? Oh, no. I hate people. Okay. First of all, you're white or Mexican. Don't say no cap. Okay? Don't say no cap. I don't say no cap. What the fuck does cap refer to anyway? Capping? Like lying? I understand that. But where's the origin of cap? I bet you some dumbass shit. Good morning, says Alice Alcazar. I think the Fairmont would be the move. I'm thinking about it. Look, I'll put up a poll. I'll put up a poll on the YouTube. Actually, I'll do it right now. Beep ba doop boop boo. Let's do it right now. Fairmont or GT500 modnats? GT500 for modnat. Boom, Fairmont. GT500. Boom. And ask your community. And we'll see what you guys say. Does London offer service for the 6.2 truck? Fuck no. Fuck no. Desert 1320, great freaking work on those shootout videos. I have no idea the connections those guys have. I have no idea how the fuck they allow you to prep the whole fucking road and race there for hours. Like, what a spot. And it's on asphalt. They prep the whole motherfucker. Guys race there really relaxed. They must have pull with the cops. They must have pull with something. I'm telling you, man, them fucking guys just get it done. Alex, I have a Gen 3 full bolt on. Full. What do you think about full bolt on, guys, Mike Tyson?
You can't touch me. You're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe.
Whoa.
Come and in my face. Fuck you, ass for that.
For everybody. You tell him, Canelo.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
I'm gonna go with an Aldo Weld twin turbo kit. Should I stay with the CJ? Nope. Go back to an 18 manifold or a Boss. Thank you. Make it life easy for everybody. Does Lund offer service? Already got that. No kizzy. The white car would be nice if it was 100%. Why? A stick shift 11-second white car? Fucking nothing is impressive about that. Paul replied. You already said you'd have more fun in the Fairmont. I would have more fun in the Fairmont, but at the end of the day, you want to be competitive, right? I'll have more. I am not going to win True Street. True Street's going to be full of probably True Street. I love these motherfuckers that show up to True Street with a front half 28 10.5 on a 12-inch rim glide car that just so happens to limp along and make the 30-mile cruise, and they go out there and they race in True Street. Like, talk about, you built a $150,000 car to run True Street. What, are you afraid to go to the big boy shit? Like, I don't get guys that build insanely front half, mini tub, stretch tire, fucking 25, whatever the fuck cage, to run True Street. Like that's like a man putting tits on and saying, I am now a female MMA fighter. Let me put Tony in the crate. He's fucking around. Hold on. Hey, cabrón. What you doing? I see what you did. He's out there fucking around. I ain't got no time for Tony today. Got no time for little man. No, thank you. So anyway, Yeah, I ain't got no time for that fucking dog right now. So, hey, Alex, any reason to build? So, anyway, I don't know why those guys are running True Street. So, when I go to True Street and I see this fucking car and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Yandro at least put steel doors on his car, the Minion, and ran like 8 O's, like all 3 passes. Mad respect to the dude. Tons of respect. But all the other motherfuckers that were like mini tub, dumb shit, fuck all y'all. Y'all's fucking stupid. When Taquaches say FBO, they always smile. He says my car hasn't been proven on the street, so he won't race me. Your car is pretty goddamn proven on the street. I don't know what he's talking about. Do they have a 4,000 pound heavy class? The GT500 is not 4,000 pounds. It's like 37, 38 with me in it. It's heavy, but it's not 4,000 pounds. Surprise Cuban didn't buy back in. There was some fucking fast cars there. I did see a couple of guys that got called out, and it was interesting. Some of the people that talked the most shit were on that race and couldn't even launch the fucking car. And I'm like, wow, interesting. Like, people that talk shit on Lund all the time. They don't talk shit on me. They always talk shit on Lund. And, you know, they go out there and I'm like, man, why the fuck do I even pay attention to these motherfuckers? Fucking whack shit. How about giving us a tour of the crib? No. Well, you fucking weird. Well, you guys are weird. It's just a step under Ultra Street, Pro Street at World Cup, but they're damn near the same class at this point. Don't know what he's talking about. The Danimal says, perfect time on the way, full-time job to the side hustle. Joey G says, hi, Alex. Would it be better to remove my BAP and install a D-Twitch 400 fuel pump instead? 2650 TVS boosted Gen 1 on pump gas and FIC 1000. What are you looking to gain? If you have a stock fuel pump on a BAP, it's probably going to perform exactly the same as a D-Works 400. What are you looking to gain? If you already have a BAP on a stock fuel pump, you're not going to gain or lose anything by going to a D-Works 400 and removing the BAP. Alex, don't you know that True Street equals Pro Mod? True Street is not True Street anymore. So, like, let me look at the classes. Let me look at the modnats classes, because some of these classes, you know, depending on who you talk to, because guys, the amount of crying motherfuckers did to get these classes legit, the amount of crying from fucking shops and guys trying to run the class, bitch ass motherfuckers, they're just, well, what about this? Let me see. Okay, so we got, let me see, King of the 4-valve. I ain't got shit, but I think they have a Pro and a Street, so I might be able to enter King of the 4-valve Street. Let me see. Oh my god. I think it's a index class, right? So, minimum weight, King of the 4-valve. ET limit for street class only. The ET limit in street class is 8.0 with a 0.1 breakout. You can run a 789. Oh, okay. So I might be able to run this in the GT500, King of the 4-valve Street. I might be able to do that. Okay. Technically, the GT500 has been 8.1 a bazillion times and 4's in the 8th a couple of times. So if I can make the car a bracket 8.0 car, I might have a shot. So if I go to the rental, guys, and I run 3 8.0s, I am bringing the fucking GT500 and running King of the 4-valve Street. Because if it's an 8.0 car, that's the best shot I have at fucking around. I'm obviously not a pro. Now, they have a blower class, right? All blower or something like that. Let me see. All blower, pro, and street. The problem with this class is it's fucked up. The street class only is 850 index. So unless I would bring the Fairmont to it, if it could be an 850, like if I can run 3 or 4 straight runs at 850 with the Fairmont, I'd bring the Fairmont and run the street class 850, meaning I cannot run quicker than an 850, and I can run an 839 and qualifying, but it won't be counted. So 850 is the limit, right? So 0.1 breakout, meaning I can't go 840. So it all depends on what I run the next couple of weeks. I'm going to take the GT500 to a rental, and I'm going to take the Fairmont, hopefully, maybe, to the track this Friday and see what it runs at this shit-ass track and see if it runs like an 850. I don't think it'll run 850. I think it'll run like 880 or 870 in this weather. Up there in November, it might run an 850, so who knows? So this is the issue I'm having. All blower weights. So street, I got to be 3,500 pounds of driver. I got that covered. No problem with the Fairmont. The Fairmont is exactly 35, like 30 with me in it. So we're okay there. Manual transmissions, deduct engine, must be modular, da. Okay, I got that covered. So let's look at the other classes. I'm giving modnats free promotion right here. Battle of the Underdogs, Modular True Street, 6R80, 10R80, Shootout, Pro, and Street. This is the one that, probably caused the most controversy. What happened? What happened, modnats? Y'all didn't pay your server fucking space? Or did they, yeah, look at this. Why isn't that able to be reached? He must have been like, oh shit, Alex is, website crashed? What, did everyone go there at the same time and fucking, let me see, where was the last one I saw? King of the Four Valve. Okay, so that works, but what happened? Like, all the other ones aren't working. Oh my God, they actually put in a 2020 GT500 shootout. Guys, if you run 980s consistently, you'll win this event, the GT500 shootout. But if your car's like a 9.1 to 9.5 car, it'll run one beautiful pass and it'll fail safe every other pass after that. All motor grocery getter, don't know what the fuck that means. So it looks like these aren't filled out. See, I can't even click on it. And driver mod, which is stick shift, pro and street, no time shootout. All blower, I already hit that. But for whatever reason, 6R80, 10R80 will not let me see the rules. Okay, so get that fixed, guys. I want to see what the deal is with that. It'll be funny to see what they put in there. What's up with race between you and Ruby 661 Racing? You and Rudy 661. Okay, we're talking different thing. We got permission to put an LS Vet in open comp. You got permission to put an... Oh, there's an open comp? Then why can't Wesley Evans show up and get licks in a decent track? And get, eyes on the car. If it's open comp, I would do it. I would do it if I was him. Michael Perez says, True Street will be won by someone's gray Berlinetta with an old school LT1 motor. Got it. True Street daily driver class are the dumbest. Guys with full race cars running those classes because they won't nut up and run the class their cars should actually be in. I agree. I agree that if you have a car that can run King of the Four Valve, if you have a car that can run King of the Four Valve, looks like modnats just went down. Holy shit, did everyone just view it at the same time? What happened? It can't be because of this show. I only got 236 viewers. But if you can run King of the Four Valve, and you run in True Street because you don't want to get your ass licked by all these motherfuckers, kicked, licked, fucked, then you're a fucking bitch. You're legit a fucking bitch. Lionel Lads talking all that shit. Metro PCS will cut you off. 2022 Mustang being offered with 10 less horsepower, sending Mustang owners to tears. I don't know why. Guys, you know what's happening. You know what's happening out there. Get one and see if it actually is slower than the 2018 to 2020. It's probably quicker. Can we see your restroom? Alex, remember that Mustang that beat me when I was on nitrous? 1,000 horsepower, Gen 3 beat me by a car. Well, rerun this weekend. What? Remember that Mustang that beat me when I was on nitrous? Oh, the red car. Yeah. Or silver? Yeah, I remember that. You got out on him, and then he caught you right at the end of Whipple car. That'd be cool to see the rerun. But then you're going to change the whole fucking setup. He talked to me today. I'm going to change the whole setup. And I'm like, oh my God, the car's running fine, bro. Just leave it alone. Too scared to run small tires, so they altered the car for True Street. We're trying to get Wesley to do open comp, but he may trade modnats for World Cup. Okay, yes. I understand that. If Wesley wants to go to World Cup and not modnats, that's probably the best move. His car will show out better there. It's impressive as fuck. It's a beautiful car. It's going to do well in the stick shift class. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch that car. I would stay up and watch that car run because I'm sorry I missed him on FL2K. I was just being pulled in fucking 30 different directions, man. It wasn't fun to watch because it was like people grab you and they fucking lock you to a 1.5 hour conversation. I can't do that. I'm there to watch. But then customers come up and they're like, well, now that I got your ear, I'm like, bro, just pay me $200 right now and I'll answer your questions. I'm not going to do shit for free anymore. Fuck that. If you're going to pull me off to the side and ask me questions, I'm going to say, hit me up in the ticket system while I'm working or pay a motherfucker. I just want to enjoy myself in race. Imagine, this is what's going to happen in modnats. Some guy thinks it's going to be okay to pull me aside or try to pull me aside and talk to me for hours or all weekend long. No. I'm not there to do that. I'm there to race my car, have shitty tenders that they sell at the fucking concession stand or burgers, have diarrhea at a porta potty, all right, and then generally have a massive headache because the sun's in my eyes all weekend long. That's what I'm there for. I'm not there to answer every single one of your questions. You want me to answer fun questions? You pay a motherfucker. Sorry. Or let me race. Or you get it for free in the ticket system, 7:30 to 4. I'm sorry. I'm there to race. I can't be pulled off for 2 hours. And you know there's going to be people while you're jacking the car up to get underneath it to check the bolts talking to you. So Alex, what do you think about the fully bolt down CJ Paxton car? I got a CJ. Alex. Fuck me. It's going to happen. Just leave it alone, 661. Stop bugging Alex. He's going to block you. I'm telling you, 661, I love him. He keeps fucking with the car. Guys, if you have a combination that works, make it work better. Don't constantly change shit. No. The GT500 has not been fucking touched since I got it, except to fix what was wrong with it, which cost me a lot of money. And the Fairmont, ever since it's made a couple of licks, I haven't fucking touched it. Just drive it. People just for whatever reason feel they constantly have to fuck with something when it works. It totally works. Alex, do you anticipate the F-150 Power Boost hybrid? I don't care. I just stopped. I stopped reading. But Alex, I gave you $5 2 years ago, and I need all my questions answered for the rest of your life. Israel M, I guarantee there's people out there that feel that way. They feel like I owe them. They feel like I've provided views and likes, Alex, and you owe me every single thing I need answered. You owe me. And I honestly don't owe anyone anything, but out of the kindness of my heart, I try to talk to people, but God damn it, then they're out of things to say. Have you ever met someone that is out of things to say and just sit there and want to just chit chat? You got to go. You got to go watch racing. Go hang out with your family. You want to chit chat? Come on, stop it. And it's mostly customers. You got nothing to say. Scarlett Stang says, Alex dropping by and only a half hour left at work. I will watch later. Have fun. Thank you, Scarlett Stang. My boy Alex needs to smoke a joint and chill. No, you don't get it, bro. You have no idea. What it is to work like in this industry. No idea. There are people that if you tell them something based on your vast knowledge and your experience, they'll go to Facebook to try to verify that what you said was true. I'll repeat that. Yes, that sentence is probably the most retarded sentence I've ever heard, but I'll repeat it because it happens on a daily basis. If I say, I think you should do this, they'll go, hold on, and go to Facebook and go, my tuner said I should do this. What do you guys who have never tuned a car or owned a car think about what this tuner that does this for a living said? Oh, your face fucking go. And I'm like, why do I even bother? And I try to be patient, but guys, no fucking way will you last 6 months doing what I do. No fucking way. I'm surprised Alex hasn't gotten a brain aneurysm by now. Oh, I've had plenty, I'm sure. Here's some cash for a burger. Enjoy it, brother. You don't owe me anything. Says Anger Sanchez. Josh Roy. Look, I'm willing to answer questions within reason. But people come in, talk to me when I am in the middle of doing something. And they just want to talk. And I understand that. They're like, oh, there he is. Like, okay, I'm trying to think of who would I see out and about and I'd want to talk to them. Well, not many people. Yeah, not many people at all. If I saw Jack Roush, I'd be like, hey, there's Mr. Roush. Leave him alone. If I saw Elon Musk, I'm going to leave him the fuck alone. If I saw Joe Rogan, I'd leave him alone. Actually, you know what? I don't want to bother anybody because I know how annoying it can be. King Yodi S550 or 550 says, what's up, Alex? Coming from a naive MT82 owner, can you shed some light on how a turbo 400 behaves in a street car? Just curious how it cruises. Thanks, man. It all depends on your converter. I was talking to Bondo Bird. Shout out to Bondo Bird. Good guy. One of the nicest guys on the planet. He works for Whipple. Nice guy. He understands that I'm not big on Whipple, but he gets that I'm not like hating on Whipple. He understands my concerns. So the converter is everything, right? If you ask Cuban to cruise a turbo 400 car, it's fine. You have to manually shift. You don't have to manually shift it, but if you have a manual valve body, you have to manually put it in each gear to take off. So that means you got to physically put it in first, physically put it in second and third, and subsequently back down when you start again. So that's the only thing. Depending on the shifter you get, it can be a complete pain in the ass. Mine is a complete pain in the ass. You have to push something in and push a lever just to bring it down to first. From 3 to 2, it's, click, click. But from 2 to 1, you have to push something down like a safety switch or something just to bring it down to first. And sometimes I catch myself at a light taking off in second, and I'm like, whatever, I don't care. But it is insanely hot. The transmission that I have, whether it's the built-in slip that it has on the converter or whatever, it's insanely hot. And I have a badass transcooler in it. It doesn't matter. It exudes so much heat. It's not attractive it's not a good look to drive the car. The Fairmont is 1,000 times cooler in terms of temperature with the 6R80. Not even close. It's actually, I drove the Fairmont home about a week ago when I went to pick it up, or maybe less than that. And I thought to myself, this is the best driving car I got. It's by far the best drive, meaning it's powerful. It's an experience because it's rattling and everything's fucking creaking and cracking, but it's the fastest car I got. So that's kind of sad. Like really sad that that's the fastest car I got. Do you think Brian is in North Carolina? I don't know what he's talking about. I see you're busy with your car, but what do you think about this lovely weather we're having? This is a joke. Hey guys, don't you love the DA? What do you think it's better, a CJ or a ported 18? I'm like, man, get out of my face. I'm gonna have a tip cup. See how that fills up with nothing. Well, why should I give you any money, Alex? I could just ask you the question. Okay, so if you have a right to ask me a question, do I have a right to ignore you? How awkward would that be? If you're hey Alex, how you doing? And I don't say a goddamn thing and believe you don't exist. Right. So if I have to now talk, that's good. That'll be interesting. I almost forgot I have a nitrous converter still. Do you think, hey Alex, been a minute since I listened in. How has it been? Cameron Clark. I like how they know did we interact in person? I don't think I've ever met you. If you think, Brian is an F-150, do you think it would make it to California? I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Going on 14 weeks, waiting on my 23 spline, stage 3 MTD2, thinking about switching to a 400 and just be done. For drag racing, 400 is where it's at. For drag racing, ask Cuban. Ask Cuban how his life changed from going from a MTD2 car to a stock bottom end turbo car with a 400. Changed everything about racing. Now, do I prefer manual? Abso-fucking-lutely. But his game is drag racing on the street. I'm telling you, it's hard to beat a 400 for those purposes. Bahrain drag racing round 1 is next month. The drag strip is DA heaven. Fly over there. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, Bahrain? Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's look up Bahrain. Bahrain laws. Let's look up laws. Let's look up how much clean water they got. Fuck the laws. Local laws and customs in Bahrain. What you should know. Bahrain, cultural sensitivity. Bahrain is an Islamic country and a number of laws based on their teachings of the Quran. One of the laws of the country is that it's forbidden to try and convert a Muslim to another religion. Visitors who are non-Muslims should be aware that open displays of religious beliefs that are non-Muslim can be seen as offensive in the eyes of Bahrainis and therefore should be avoided. So if you have a cross tattooed on your shit, yeah, that could be a problem. The import of religion. Okay, photography is another area where cultural sensitivities mean that visitors need to exercise caution. In particular, people do not like to be photographed, especially women. Nice. So what else? Strict penalties for drug offenses, such as possession, which can result in custodial sentence and best death by penalty at worst. That's right, guys. You want to have a joint? They can kill you. Oh, there's also zero tolerance attitude for drink driving. Oh, because I love doing that. Stealing is considered a major crime in Bahrain. What if I steal your girl? In Bahrain, laws are around debt, major challenge, blah, blah, blah. Those in debt are forbidden to leave the country. Oh my, yeah, okay. Alex, go to Bahrain. And I have a tattoo of a cross. I love alcohol and I love to fuck chicks. They will bury me up to my fucking head and throw rocks at it. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Love you. I'll stay here. I'm not going to Detroit either. You know what I am saying? Hello. See you in Georgia. Keep my dude senior in line. Keith Ray. Thank you, Keith. Now, Senior is, look, me and Senior have a thing. I'm his crew guy in terms of lining him up. I think I calm him down. I think he likes how I put him up in the pre-stage. I think he appreciates what I'm trying to do for him. We're kind of locked in as to how each other communicates. So anytime Senior doesn't have me in front of him, I think he's not that he's out of sorts, but I think he's more comfortable when I'm in front, kind of giving him direction as to where to go, where to line up, and everything seems to be pretty kosher that way. So I'm definitely gonna crew for him while we're up there. But I'll see you up there, Keith, right? Ron says, I installed the VM key low key kit and the inlet temps are now 165 cruising and don't drop. It's 73 out. What gives? It sounds like Ron, Sasso. It sounds like your intercooler pump is not working. So make sure that your intercooler pump is working. There is no way in hell they should be over 100 degrees when it's 70 to 73 degrees ambient out. Village Bali says, hey brother, can a Tremec transmission marry to a stock 18 GT with no mods and stock functionality? My car has been in and out of the dealership for broken shift forks. Why don't you just get Ben Calamer Stage 2 with billet shift forks? And you know that'll work. Like, you know that will work. That's what I would do if I were you. T56 won't, it's not like a direct plug-in. You got to get the right bell housing. You got to get the right clutch. You got to get the right cross member. You got to get the right drive shaft. You got to get the right shifter. So I would just get a 2018 Stage 2 Ben Calamer MT82. Hey, Alex, I've been watching your streams a lot lately. Great mix of content and topics. Love the energy and attitude. Keep it up, dude. Thank you. Appreciate you. We're looking for a FL2K. Where's Waldo? Heath thought he saw you at the Holiday Inn eating breakfast, but didn't want to bother you. I appreciate Heath. I really appreciate Heath. And yes, I was eating at the Holiday Inn. And about the last thing I want to do is talk to people when I'm eating. Because, whoa, let's talk about it. Yes. But I was with Jake and his wife and their 96 Cobra that ended up blowing up. It suffered a catastrophic piston failure. So ringlands being too tight looks like, and it just fucking bye-bye. See you later. Americans wouldn't make it there. Exactly. Come to Bahrain. Alex, the DA is unbelievable in Bahrain. Come here. Hey guys, can I have like a pulled pork sandwich? Oh, he said pulled pork. And they kill me because I want to have a pulled pork sandwich. No, thank you. No, thank you. You can keep that. Alex, welcome to Mars. The DA is insane here. But you know, Alex, why don't you want to come to Bahrain? It's so awesome to race here. Just don't drink, look at women, fuck, think about women, eat pulled pork sandwiches, look at a guy wrong, walk a certain way, don't flail your arms when you walk. No. I'm good. Thank you very much. Crazy. Guy wants me to go to Bahrain. I'm good. Wives can be killed for their husbands that cheat because it's the wife didn't do the wifey duty to their husband. I agree with that. Shit. Alex should keep my comb over or shave it off. Shave it off. Shave it off. Comb overs and the horseshoes are not a hot look. I'm sure you've already seen it, but how about that street race with S550 taking out the hydrant and then plowing into a tree while didn't see it? How's the Calamar MT82 doing? Guys, did you not know that the motor is like totally junk in the car right now? I already updated. I'm pulling the motor out of the white car. But in the time that I did fuck around with it, it was awesome. And I put a video out on it. Those clickbait websites full of wrong, misleading information about the Middle East. Okay, sure. Made me laugh how stupid those info written over these websites in 2021. Okay, sure. I'm going to stay here. Understand this. I am not going out of the fucking country. No, thank you. You mean I can't go over there with a joint and a rosary beads and my side chick that's married? No, I can't do that. Interesting. Like, sounds like the website might be right. I want to tune my car on nitro meth. What do you think? Nope, don't care. I love Bahrain Grand Prix and F1. Great. Call me gay, but does the Calamar Stage 82 on the 19 keep rev match? Yes, the 19 transmission has an extra sensor that the 18 transmission does not. It has a sensor, I think, on the top that are specific to 19 and up that allow the rev match to happen. You cannot put an 18 transmission in a 19, and you can't put a 19 transmission in an 18 and expect it to rev match. Do you know what I mean? It has to stay with a year. Spartan Hybrid 3, why do you choose to install the trans mount versus body? Because I wanted a stiffer mount. And if I had the body mount and it had NVH. Same as the trans mount. Like, I didn't see a huge difference between the trans mount and the body mount. But honestly, do whatever you feel. Whatever, I would say try both and see which one is best for you. Just because I picked a certain way doesn't mean you should. I know you mentioned members chats last week. Any plans? No, I said... I'm going to lose it. Just got here. What are we talking about? Got it. What happened to the white car motor? Haven't been up to date on the channel. Go back and watch all the other videos I made on the white car. The compression test, everything. Do I have to lock up my IMRCs if I get a 350 intake on a Gen 2? No, you can actually use and retain, and I always suggest keeping IMRC functional if you can. Now, Junior will say something else, Brandon will say something else, and Dakota will say something else. But I recommend they stay active as long as possible. Now, that's on a GT350 on a Gen 2, you can do it. On an 18 manifold on a Gen 2, you cannot. You have to lock them out. I don't care what company says the harness works. It just doesn't work. Dinner's got to go. We got to go. I'll catch a replay later. Gotcha. Set video on your gram. Peep it whenever. It's pretty nuts. Okay, so watch. I guarantee I don't follow him on Instagram. I guarantee that. I don't even know who the fuck that is. So there was a Mustang somewhere that raced and crashed. Oh shit, son. So that was on the shootout video. It's a blue car. Oh, jeez, it's a nice car. Oh, he gone. Okay, so what happened? And there's another Mustang, and he's okay. And and he's off to the left, and he fucking hit a fire hydrant. And there goes that. Let's watch it together. Oh, look at the drone with the fucking video. Good job. Oh my God. So you know what the problem is? Now that spot is fucked. Wow, this video's nuts. Okay, guys, this is big. This be good to watch. This is a Camaro, looks like, right? No, oh my God, the Mustang is gone. Holy shit. All right, let's look at it together. Hope he's okay. Let's see this video again. Look at this, guys. This is wild. Sorry, I can't make it any bigger. So, sorry. So, yep, this car launches, and he's good. Right, no problem. And this car's behind. It fucking just loses it. And look at the drone. The drone work. Bam. There goes the fire hydrant. Drone work on point, man. Great job. Look at the fucking fire hydrant. Wow. Look at the car. Oh, he took everything out. There goes that spot. Oof. Look at the rear end. So happy he walked out of the car, though. Man, good for bro. Drones right in his face. Yeah, he's hurt. Oof. Wow. Nuts. Glad he's okay. But, yeah, that's the problem with racing in industrial parks like that, dude. Look at that. Just look at that, bro. My God. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem going forward, especially on that spot. Any of you degenerates have any experience with BMW N54s? No. Spoon feeding people? Come on. Dinner is already for me. Okay, already got that. How does it feel? How does it make you feel seeing your customers out there winning races and getting it done? Look, there's no prouder moment. I want to be honest, because Cuban Coyote, we've been through a lot with his car. 661 Racing is kind of a new guy, but the amount of work he does and the amount of work he puts in on the street makes you fucking proud. It just makes you proud. And then knowing that JT car that won the shootout in Nevada is a Lund-tuned car, even though we don't interact with him like we interact with Cuban and 661, it just makes you proud that cars that you have a hand in. Again, guys, 99% of this shit goes to the guy who built it and drives it, okay? We just happen to be the guys lucky enough to get to tune the car. So when a guy goes out there and races and wins, you know, we're proud. But I don't require them to say Lund. I just say, hey, if you just happen to mention it in passing, that'd be really cool. But it's not required. And I understand if you don't want to rep the tuner, that's okay, because I know who's tuning the car. But it makes you feel really proud. I can imagine, like, that's why Senior, I think, gets pretty emotional when the Grey Goose gets down. He built it. His son, who he taught how to tunes it. And it's like a super proud moment because it's all in-house. He has a great team with Keith Ray, Power by the Hour, and a bunch of other people that did the chassis work on the car. So it's like a huge proud moment. So I couldn't imagine if you're out there like winning races consistently and racing consistently. Now, the problem is you get burnt down on racing, man. You get really burnt out on racing because, you know, it's in my opinion, is it worth it at the end of the day? Because okay, right now, Senior holds the record for 740, 6 hour 80, right? Cool. He goes out there and races, and let's say he runs 740, 730, 7 this, 7 that, and then, you know, no one goes, wow, that car's badass and consistent. If he spins in the final round and someone beats him, he's gay, he sucks, and Lund Racing sucks. And it's just like, why do I even want to fuck with this? Like, why do I even want to fuck with people? Because there's a lot of people out there that I think put up with us because we're like a necessary evil to them. Like, just like this channel, right? This channel is a very good example, right? I have almost 300 people watching this stream today. I guarantee there's 7 or 8 guys that fucking hate my guts, but they watch every single episode, every single day, hang on every word I say just so that they can use it for ammunition. I mean, at what point do you say, fuck, why do I need that bullshit? Hey, Alex, can you explain what changes need to be made in the tune when you add a BAP? No. You're trying to open a door. You understand? Maybe inadvertently, but you're trying to open a door. On a GT500, when you buy a 1314 GT500, when you buy a VMP boosted pump, it has a piece of paper inside there, and it tells you to lower the fuel pump voltage table by 2. And on Coyotes, to change the threshold for high pump. But Gen 3s are different. And there's a bunch of little things in there that we do that require, or at least we bake into the tune that we say, put the BAP on, take the BAP off. No tune changes need to be made. We tune different. You know what I mean? We tune different. So I can't tell you the inside details as to what we do on a Gen 3 specifically. But if you buy a VMP boosted pump, in there it has a piece of paper and it tells you what to change in the calibration. And hopefully you can pick up what they're putting down, but I'm not going to tell you what we do. We can't do that. Just bought me a shirt to rep. Awesome. Hey, Alex, Gen 3 also could. If commanded lift pressure at idle is 65 and actual pump is 80 PSI, does that cause issues? See what I mean? You're trying to open the door. Your car has an issue with fuel delivery. It's not the tune. I love you, and I know you're not trying to come up with any shit. Your car has fuel delivery issues, and it's not the tune. Because it is the same tune we use on every single boosted car. The difference between your tune and a turbo tune is the MAF curve and maybe some cam timing changes. The difference between an ESS, Vortec, Paxton, ProCharger, or On3, Aldo, Manuel, Hellion kit is the MAF curve and some cam timing changes and maybe some spark. But when it comes to the fuel pump section, all the same shit. So it is not the tune. It is not the tune. Sorry, I love you. I love you. I have not done anything different to that car that I do on any other car. What are you commanding, Alex? Why do you want to know that? Because then if I say, I'm commanding 85, you'll say, can you command 100? Can you command more? And I'll say, I shouldn't have to unless you have a mechanical issue. We talked about it last week, guys, or Tuesday or Monday. I can mask your issue in the tune. And in your mind, you're going to go, that looks right. The tune fixed it. I am just masking an issue. Frankenstein Heads made a post about Joe Steele's car, said he has their heads on the car, thought he was Gen 1. Yeah, ported. Gen 1 heads, ported. He didn't say non-ported Gen 1 heads. He says everything on the car is Gen 1. Gen 1 heads, ported. Gen 1 block, sleeved. Alex, if a female asked you to be a sperm donor and paid you with no strings attached, how much would you charge her? How's she look? Like, what female? Like, what female are we talking about? Fast Hipple says, serious question. With the whole unopened sealed air quotes craze, wouldn't it be benefit to open the ring gaps for longevity? The LS guys can boost stock bottom end to the moon, but open rings. Meaning, yeah, but the moment you open up the ring gaps, it is not stock sealed. Right? So you can't claim stock seal if you open up the ring gaps. You can claim stock. You can't even claim stock bottom end because the ring gaps have been widened. So technically, if it's stock sealed meaning untouched. If you open up the ring gap to allow boost, it is now not stock. 4 innovations, people, 4 innovations. What's the boost limit on LU47s? 8 PSI, if that. It depends on what generation, cracker. Gen 3, 10 or 11 PSI, 12 PSI, because the DI helps. Channel support, George Sanchez, thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir. Black Buzzard 302 says, should I do, 355s or 373s on my 331 11 MT82? Sorry, video on how to build the perfect MT82 Mustang, and I'm going to go that route. If you're going to go boost 331 with an MT82 that isn't a Ben Calamer Stage 3, because the gear set is nice and tight. If it's a Ben Calamer Stage 3, I'd do a 373 or 355 because they're slightly longer gear ratio. Salma Hayek at 90 or 1990? 1990 at 90, Jesus. 1990 Salma Hayek. Let me see. Pictures. Oof. Oh, come on, guys. Are you kidding me? 1990 Salma Hayek told me to get her pregnant. I wouldn't charge her a goddamn thing. I'd pay her. Jesus! If Salma Hayek told me, yo quiero que tú me lo metes en la chocha y te vengas adentro de mí para tener tu bebé. Okay, no problem. How much? I'll pay you, baby. No strings attached? Splicack. No problem. Maybe she can slurp on this bitch up, right? And when I'm about to come, I'm gonna say, oh yeah.
Ah, this smells like jelly beans.
And then I'm gonna say,
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
exactly. Did the baby latch, Salma Hayek 1990. Can I get a chip for my Fox body? Unreal. But yeah, no, absolutely. Salma Hayek can get this bitch out for free. Not a problem. Get her pregnant for no strings attached. Shit, get this bitch all day long, no problem. I thought he said Salma Hayek at 90. I'm like, Salma Hayek at 90 probably still looks really good. What's she look like now? See, that's Salma Hayek at 90. What's Salma Hayek look like now? Ah, está poquito gordita, poquito vieja. She's a little long in the tooth. But man, that rack though, it's got to be augmented because there's no way that thing is defying gravity. I mean, them tits are like fucking on point though. But damn, 1990 Salma Hayek look way better, right? Shee. Fuck. Look at that, bro. Oh my God. What is going on? Come on, Carlito. I didn't even know it was turned on, man. It's just a joke, man. That woman is ridiculous, bro. Shit. Rosie O'Donnell? $500,000. I'd have to take a Viagra, and I don't know if I can finish. Imagine her. Oh, wait. I thought you meant Roseanne Barr. Rosie O'Donnell, $3 million. $3 million. And I don't think I can nut. I'd have to get a fluffer to get me like there, and then I stick it in split. I can get the fuck out of there. That neck booty, though. Especially in From Dusk Till Dawn movie with George Clooney. Or Clooney. I thought I said Clooney. Still a dime. I'd still clap that neck booty. I'd still pay her. Still hot, but yeah, she's changed. She's changed. It just happens. 1990 Sofia Vergara. Oh, my God. 1990 Sofia Vergara, bro. Come on. That's not even fair. That woman is a genetic freak. Like, imagine aliens coming down and seeing a 1990 Sofia Vergara and thinking humans look like this? You think humans? Oh, come on. This is not fair. Oh my God. This woman is fucking ridiculous, bro. She still can get this bitch up, but this woman at like 1990s was like perfection. I mean, that's holy shit, bro. Yeah, aliens come down here and be like, oh, all humans look like this? Nope, not even close, brother. Not even fucking close. Most of them look like me. Ugly. From the back, no eye contact. Ew. I learned more Spanish from this channel than in high school. Second shift racing. GTFOT and go cry in the shower. Get the fuck out of here. Is that what he meant? I don't know what he meant by that. Jamie Lee Curtis. Now, this, okay, we're probably gonna go long because I got something to say about Jamie Lee Curtis. So check this out. So Jamie Lee Curtis You guys think Jamie Lee Curtis was hot, right? I'm going to blow your fucking minds. Jamie Lee Curtis, this is what she looks like now, right? So for those of you that don't know, she old. But back in her day, like the Eddie Murphy days, Eddie Murphy movie, she was pretty fuckable. You know what I mean? She was aight. You know, she was aight. She was decent. And then she did a movie I think called True Lies. She had a rack on her though. She had a decent rack on her for, this is 70s hot, right? Yeah. I mean, she was good looking back in her day, right? Look at her closely, guys. Look at her face really close. Let me ask Jamie Lee Curtis, kids. Does she have kids? Let me see. Does Jamie Lee Curtis have kids? I don't think she does. At all. The couple have 2 adopted children. There are rumors, and again, guys, there are rumors. These are just unsubstantiated rumors that Jamie Lee Curtis was born with both sex organs. So look closely, make up your own mind about that. And then the parents chose a girl. It's a rumor. Look it up. Google it. It's a rumor that she was born with both sex organs and they went, let's just choose a girl. Because it happens. And then when you look at the facial structure, you're like, it kind of makes sense. Thanks, Chupapi Muñeño. No homo, says Village Bali. She was hot in True Lies. Jamie Lee Curtis in Trading Places. Jennifer Connelly was a good time. Beef jerky time. Guys, I'm gonna Google it without showing it. Let me see. Jamie Lee Curtis hermaphrodite. Let me see. Jamie Lee Curtis, male and female? And then let me read a Snopes article. Long-standing rumor that holds actress Jamie Lee Curtis acknowledged in an interview that she was born with both male and sex organs. You guys think I'm full of shit? You think I just make shit up out of bullshit? Check it out. Long-standing rumors hold that actress Jamie Lee Curtis acknowledged in an interview that she was born with both male and female sex organs. Origin, what to make. One story keeps in circulating in Hollywood that Jamie Lee Curtis was born hermaphrodite and had to undergo surgery after birth in order to become legally female. This has been told to me by people who have worked with films, and Jamie Lee is one physician who claims to have seen the records at Cedars Sinai. So if you jerked off to Jamie Lee Curtis, keep that in your memory banks. Alex, how'd you know that? My brain is full of just the senseless, dumbest fucking thing on the planet. And this is what you guys will remember this show for. You will not remember me talking about modnats. You won't remember about anything. You'll just remember Salma Hayek in 1990. And then I thought she was 90 years old. That's what I thought. And then Sofia Vergara, and that Jamie Lee Curtis might have been born with both sex organs. And the parents went, chop the dick off, keep a vagina, go from there. All right, guys, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to be on tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Talk a little more shit, hang out with you guys, hang out with 300 or so of my best friends. We got 290 viewers, 272 likes. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to give you where's the clap? Where's the applause? Thank you guys very much for doing that. Thank you, because all I require is just likes, and it motivates me, and it actually makes me give a fuck as to do the show more often. I'm out of here, guys. See you guys tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for another YDBT Daily. See you guys later.